Today, it's all about a full face of $1 makeup from Shop Miss A. So many of you suggested this retail for me to try out their makeup. Every single product here is $1 or around $1, so the most expensive is $1.88. We have quite a bit of products, so let's begin with the eyes. First step, eyeshadow primer, $1. This is by the brand AOA Studio. This is their perfect eyeshadow primer. This right here says it provides a clean base for your eyeshadows to help prevent creasing and fading, which is awesome. Okay, let's see if this is just transparent. Has a little bit of a tint, but it's not providing any kind of crazy coverage. It's not really canceling out any veins either. It's more providing that nice base. For the eyeshadow palette, we're gonna go with the purple theme. This is by the brand Amuse Cosmetics, and this 9-color eyeshadow kit retails for $1 as well. You have one transition shade, you have a darker brown, like a really nice dark mocha color. Then you have 1, 2, 3 matte purples, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're shimmer shades. Let's swatch this shade right here because I kind of want to go with this all over the lid. Okay, definitely has something. Let's swatch this shade right next to it. It's very crumbly, but that looks really pretty. Let's go with that first swatch. They have this like very soft, velvety feel to them, and there is quite a bit of fallout happening. I'm gonna take a tiny little brush, and we're gonna go in with this shade right here, the crease shade. Just gonna try to blend this in. These shadows are definitely forgiving. That means you kind of just have to sit here and build up the intensity, which is totally fine. Let's take this shade that I swatched, that first one, the second glitter one. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here, maybe these two, get them wet as well, and kind of put them in the outer corner right here just to deepen up this side. I think I'm gonna take this darkest shade and line my eyes. I think I'm gonna have to get it wet as well. Not much is happening. For mascara, and I have lashes as well. Mascara is $1. This is their AOA Fat Lash Mascara in black. This is what it looks like. Nice black tube. The wand is very flexible. A lot of tiny, tiny micro bristles. So this just says it's gives you length and volume to your lashes, and it's a long-lasting formula that won't ever run on you. Smudge-proof mascara, it's good for sensitive eyes and leaves 0 clumps. That sounds bomb. So let's try that. I want to put mascara on before the lashes. Formula, it's pretty dry. Looks like it's separating the lashes really well. It's not building as of right now. Those micro bristles are really helping grab onto the lashes. It's not the most intense mascara as you can see, but it definitely adds something to the lashes. It's giving me more of like wispy lashes, which I'm definitely okay with. Okay, for the lashes, this is what we have. This is by Cara Beauty, and it's 100% human hair. And this is a style number 213 in black. Again, $1, and they're rated pretty good. It does not come with glue, and I did not buy glue, so I'm just gonna use my own lash adhesive, and hopefully these stick. This is like an eyeliner / adhesive, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. So if anything, it's not the eyelash's fault. So lashes are on, and it was actually pretty easy to apply. They're very bendy, and they were quite cooperative, and they look pretty good, honestly. Even up close, they're not bad. Let's move on to the face before we finish the eyes, because we do want to do something under the lower lash line. So for the face, we don't have a primer, but we do have a foundation. This is called their AOA Studio A+ Drop Liquid Foundation. Available in 15 shades. It's a lightweight natural formula that leaves a gorgeous satin finish. So that sounds really great. This is $1.88. So it's the most expensive product here, and it does say shake well. Let's start off first with porcelain and then fair ivory. See what we need to create. Fair ivory is definitely a little more on the yellow side. Okay, that might actually work pretty good. It's very liquidy and very heavily fragranced. Woo, that's Oh, that's very fragranced. Buff is very orange, very salmon colored. Let's kind of just do all three of them. Why not? Let's go with a sponge first. And then like I said, we might go in with the Sonic Blend Pro just to see the coverage and finish it provides. Look at that, blends very easy. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness, that was so easy to blend. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see how easy that was and so fast? And even with the sponge, it provided a pretty decent coverage. Look at this. Before, after. Oh, okay. It's providing a very natural, radiant finish just because, again, it's a wet sponge. Trying to go back over and see how much coverage I can build. It's really lightweight. It's a little bit tacky. I feel like this might be the type of foundation that's just gonna go everywhere if you don't set it, which unfortunately we didn't get a powder. This might be a slip and slide type of a situation. Yeah, this was with the brush is definitely providing more of a natural satin finish, not as dewy. No, it's actually still pretty dewy. So for brows, this is the AOA Studio. This is their Slim Brow Pencil in shade medium brown. And this retails for $1. It's their best-selling brow pencil. The ultra fine tip allows you to draw the thinnest hair strokes, which is incredible. And yeah, it doesn't say that it's long wearing or anything like that, but I'm excited. I'm just using the lightest strokes. Not putting that much pressure. Formula is actually not bad. Since I didn't get like an eyebrow gel, I did cheat and I used my Milani. Been loving this stuff, but brows look really nice. The color I'm really impressed with, and the formula, it's a little more dry, but it blends really nice and you can create those hair-like strokes because the pencil is a nice and micro, which is really nice. It's definitely not the most micro pencil, but I'm really impressed for $1. And the shade, it's definitely a very beautiful neutral medium brown. You can create really more of like darker brows if you put a little bit more pressure, but if you keep a very light pressure, you can create really nice and natural color, and I think it really matches my natural brow hairs beautifully. Okay, so for concealer, I'm really excited for this concealer because it has really good reviews. This is, again, by the same brand, AOA Studio, and this is their Paw Paw liquid concealer. I got 2 shades. We got porcelain and fair ivory. Hopefully we can get a nice custom shade as well. And again, retails for $1.55. This is the second most expensive item out of the bunch. This is a super creamy, medium to full coverage concealer that lasts all day long without settling into fine lines. That sounds incredible. I like these claims. Hopefully the claims last throughout the entire day. They recommend to use fingers or a concealer brush to blend out. So we'll do both and see what we like. It's definitely thicker of a formula as of right now, but let's mix the two and see what this feels like. Ooh, it's definitely very thick. Seems pretty creamy. I'm just gonna take a little bit like this. Just start blending this in. It doesn't feel really sticky. It feels actually quite lightweight, but I feel like this might be too much, so we might need to use a dampened sponge to help blend this in. Oh, maybe not. Blending really nice with the finger. Like I said, I don't have powder to set this, so we'll see how this is going to last. All right, let's finish off these eyes. I'm gonna take this middle shade right here for the lower lash line. Now let's take this shade right here, put it right on top. And then for eyeliner, I wanna put a nude color in the, like a beige nude on the waterline. This is, what is this brand? Santee Super Intense Gel Eyeliner Pencil. Something kind of cool is in the cap, you have the sharpener, and this is not sharpened. It's broken. It's right inside. So let's sharpen this bad boy up. Let's apply mascara to the lower lash line. For bronzer, the same brand, Santee. I think that's what we had for, was it the eyelashes? This is our Santee Pro Bronzer, $1, and we have shade 5 and 3. 3 looks like a really nice coral blush. Definitely not gonna use this as a bronzer, but trying to use this one as a bronzer and contour. It's definitely a little more on the orange red side. And I'm noticing that the foundation is oxidizing quite a lot. Like it looks really dark right here around the mouth. The color is a little off, but it's blending really well. For blush, this is by the brand Shop AOA. Their Lumi blush. I have 2 shades, Frantic Pink and Ravish, and they're definitely have some luminosity to it. It kind of looks like the Milani Baked blushes. Wow, that's insane. That is pigmented. It's really pretty, but it's kind of giving me like a bruised look a little bit, but it's really pretty. For lip liner, we have the AOA Studio Wonder Lip Liner in shade Trend. Retails for $1. Ooh, that smells really bad. It's a very, very pigmented. It's definitely lighter than my lip shade. And it's pulling coral instead of a nude. For lipstick, we have also AOA Studio, and this is their So Smooth lipstick in shade Shore, $1 as well. Yeah, it does not look good with the lip liner. Let's just go with the lipstick. Very smooth. I did add a little bit of the blush to my lipstick. Audra suggested, and it's not bad. It's a little dry, but it's not bad. Okay, so overall, there were a couple of items that were really, really impressive. First one, the mascara. I can't wait to use this again and see how it's going to be without the fake lashes, because really, really, really enjoyed this mascara so far. The application, the formula, everything pretty good. Just now curious to see how it's going to wear, if it's going to transfer. It said it's not supposed to, so I'm excited to see if it's gonna be great, because if it is, it's only $1 and love that. Next one, blushes. It's a little insane how pigmented, how shimmery, how wet my cheeks look. Yes, the color is not really poppin'. It's more purple, really light iridescent pink, but my cheeks literally look wet. And the thing is, this formula is not exaggerating any kind of texture or pores on my cheeks, so I'm really impressed with that. I mean, I literally look like I'm glowing. The next I'm kind of impressed with is the eyeshadow palette. This is actually really nice. I enjoyed this a lot. At first, yes, it's a little bit patchy, but this shade right here, that's mostly all over the lid. When it's wet, it's really easy to apply, really creamy, and it stays in place. And there wasn't as much fallout as I was expecting. There was more fallout with the matte shades. The next eyeshadow primer, it looks like it's doing a pretty decent job. None of the eyeshadows are creasing as of yet. One thing I'm kind of concerned about for the face is the foundation. I do like how easy it was to blend. I like the dropper, and the shades are pretty good, but then it really oxidized on my skin really quick. So I feel like definitely I'd have to use a little bit more of the lighter shades and have it oxidize as I'm putting the rest of my face on. But I really enjoyed the finish. I think it provides a really nice, natural, radiant finish, and I like the coverage and how easy it was to blend, and it doesn't feel tacky, so it has set quite a bit. The only thing for the complexion I'm not really enjoying is the concealer. It's feeling a little dry right in the inner corner. I just think it's the formulation. It's not bad, but it's not phenomenal. Even for the price, like $1, I don't see myself reaching for this concealer. But other than that, I'm really, really, really impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna do a couple of check-ins, hopefully one throughout the day and then the very end of the night, and see how well everything is wearing. Doing the first update, and honestly, we're looking pretty good. I feel like I'm not oxidizing anymore. Like right here around the mouth, it looks pretty dark. It looks really uneven in tone, but the eyeshadow is still on. The mascara is not smudging, it's not flaking, it's not transferring, it's basically not moving around at all. The eyelashes also are not moving, so I'm happy the adhesive is working really well with these eyelashes. The eyebrows still look good. The cheeks still look bomb. The only thing I will say is the lip, it's a little bit dry. I think just because of that blush powder on top that I applied, but otherwise everything's looking pretty good. Yes, I'm looking a little more, it's breaking apart pretty bad right here on my dry areas, the problem areas on my face. But the forehead still looks pretty good for the foundation, and the cheeks look really good for the foundation. So I'm pretty happy with how the base is looking, besides right here with the discoloration and the cracking and a little bit of the transferring. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good. Final update for the full face of $1 makeup. We're doing pretty great, honestly. This is one of the better full face of makeup that I have done in a while. I feel like it's really, really surprising me. So obviously you can see I'm pretty shiny on the forehead. It was more of a natural radiant finish, definitely not a satin, but it looks pretty consistent on the entire face. The only thing I will say about the foundation is, yes, it definitely oxidized. Yes, it's super heavily fragranced, but the way it looks on my skin, like even on the pores, it honestly still looks really good. The only thing I will complain about right here around the mouth, basically where I made the most movements, like eating, drinking, things like that, the makeup has separated quite a bit, but because this makeup is so lightweight, it still doesn't look heavy or cakey. Yes, you can see it very up close, but honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Moving on to eyeshadow, it hasn't budged all day long. There is no creasing. Like, I'm trying to look, if anything, it's very minimal. It looks still really good. It's still very vibrant, still very opaque. Even under the eyes, it looks pretty good. The mascara, I will say it's doing pretty decent. The only thing I will say, it is flaking a little bit on this eye. The concealer, it's looking a little creased, not a little. It's looking quite creased and a little dry right here, but that's kind of how it was when I first applied it. So it's not my favorite concealer. I'm thinking I will definitely maybe use some kind of eye moisturizer underneath to help kind of hydrate my under eye area, like prep it a little bit more for this concealer, but it's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not a bad concealer. Next thing, cheeks. Still there. I still look super glossy. I still look really glowy, really dewy, really wet, and the color is still there. You can still see the contour there as well. I'm honestly pretty impressed. I will say one thing regarding this makeup. If you look at the ingredients, there's a lot of talc. There's a lot of ingredients that a lot of people are trying to stay away from, but you know, you be the judge at the end of the day. You read the ingredient list. There's a reason why this makeup is so cheap. Keep that in mind, but it did perform really great. I will say the only thing is colors is a huge issue. What you see online is not what you get in person. I didn't even show you guys the highlighter, but that's the highlighter. It's literally gray. But a lot of this stuff I'm very impressed with, and I'm definitely gonna keep playing with. I encourage everyone to check them out because they are very inexpensive, and I feel like you can definitely find something up your alley. But for now, you guys, thank you for watching, spending time with me. So happy we found some successful items like this bad boy right here. I'm so excited to keep playing with this summer and this one, but I'll see the next one very soon. Bye.